These are the games you have to win to be taken serious.
That's what hang right there.
Welcome, folks, and what better way to celebrate the end of the week? Friday night basketball on. All right, Grant, as we get geared up for the home stretch, what are you looking for right now?
Well, B.A., health is #1 for me. What teams have their full allotment of players is key. As we head to the playoffs, it's about attrition. Which team can stay healthy?
And so Jokic will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. The Lakers beat them last time when these two met in Los Angeles.
Last time, free throw shooting was their kryptonite. Just could not keep pace.
A look at the starting group here for Denver. Brown and Porter Jr. are the 2 and the 3. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. And it's Murray in at the point guard position.
And that gets us rolling. Ooh, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
And now let's check in with Allie to see what she has on MP for us. Take it away, Allie.
Tonight, MP goes up against Nikola Jokic, who's won multiple MVPs, and he's gunning for another. I asked MP, how can you stand out as the more valuable player to your team? MP said, win the game. Joker's going to be Joker. He's going to do what he does, but at the end of the day, it's all about that dub.
Yeah, hard to argue with that logic. Thanks, Allie. Here's Brown. Check by James. Brown passes to Murray. And Davis with the block.
And this is how AD led the league in block shots. It's not just his wingspan, but it's his awareness, his basketball IQ when it comes to reading the game.
Just 5 to shoot. Murray. They get it back. Porter's shot is off.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Gordon with a steal. Back come the Nuggets on the run. Here's Jokic. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Such a clever player. Jokic is adept at using his body to get these shooting fouls.
And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, he's already an all-time great, Grant.
You know, B.A., not many guys have won multiple MVPs and a title, but Jokic has already accomplished so much. And with his size and skill set, Jokic can be elite for a long time and add to that impressive resume.
Davis a screen. And there's James from the arc. And finished off by Davis.
Look at how competitive Davis gets on the glass. He just knows how valuable those second chance shots are.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Pass to Brown. Jokic the screen from 12 feet, and he hits the jump shot.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Hill. The rebound by Murray.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink 1 of their first 5 shots.
And Gordon with the big finish.
Oh, this is Gordon at his best. Flying through the air and hammering home alley-oops. Style.
So a moment now to see the story for Jamal Murray.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
To the middle. Hill finds James. 6 to shoot. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the night here.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Lakers, James, shooting one.
One shot.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Davis. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
They set the screen. Here's Hughes, defended by Gordon. Hughes, the pass to Hill. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Being Porter Jr. is 6'10", you have to know where he is at all times, especially when he's lurking inside.
Hill against Porter. James outside. Here's Hughes. He's scoreless. Pass to Hill. Shot clock at 5. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Porter. Now looking at the 2K leaderboard, specifically which teams have created a lot of turnovers and cashed in on the other end during the last 10 games. The Lakers, number 1.
Well, over these last few games, they've been putting excellent pressure on the ball handlers and then turning those forced errors into easy points.
The shot is good on the assist by Jokic.
The court awareness on full display. Jokic is such a unique big man.
Lakers trail by 5. Hill, the pass to James. Stolen by Murray. To the inside. And Gordon with the big finish.
Whoa, Aaron Gordon looking like he's in a slam dunk contest right there.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Lakers have gone 3 of 8 so far. Here's Hill. Porter pulls it in.
And he missed the layup. Easy layup.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Sometimes that's how it goes.
Stolen by Davis.
I'm getting all right now.
Pass to James. Now here's Hill. Drives to the hoop. There's the double team with Porter. Baseline try. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
That's a guy you want taking shots. A quality offensive player.
Come on, man.
Now here's Murray. Really struggled in the loss against Golden State. Pass to Gordon. Jacks up a 3. Knocks it down from distance. Gordon's got 7 points in the game.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants to review the game plan. And Denver making a change here. Lewis is checked in. Porter against Hill. James outside. Pass to Davis. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
This is the defensive intensity you have to have against Davis inside. But he still powers through it.
Here's Lewis. Coming off a 16-point game against the Golden State Warriors. Here's Jokic. And another basket for Denver.
And that one was on a platter. He won't miss those very often.
Here's Hill. Driving to the basket. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. The Nuggets lead by 6. Outside Murray. To the paint. Here's Lewis. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. I asked Coach what the plan is for slowing down Jamal Murray. They said, honestly, it comes down to team defense. You need to be aware of where Jamal is at all times. He can light you up, but Murray also can dish it. So we have to be smart guarding him. Always a difficult task defending the talented Canadian Jamal Murray. Guys?
And Allie, thank you for that.
Oh, that is really awesome.
And there's the drive. Late.
Oh, my God. I was putting a little bit of defense on him. Thought Bronny had him go get mine. Nah, he got cooked, but Bronny couldn't even step up.
It up and banks it in.
Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Oh, got a piece of it. And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Nuggets.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
Tyson, he's checked in for Jamal Murray.
I got food.
Outside, Hill. Denver grabs the miss. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
As they say, live by the 3, die by the 3. When you're too perimeter dependent, it's hard to maintain consistency game in and game out.
You would have liked to have seen them make some adjustments and attack the rim, but they just kept firing from distance and couldn't get much to fall.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Hill the pass to James. And there's a pick to end the run. Porter pulls it in. And it's Porter with the ball for Denver. 13-point lead. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Don't sleep on Reeves' athleticism. He's got some real balance.
Gordon outside. Inside, here's Tyson, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Outside, Hill.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
The Nuggets lead by 13. Outside, Porter. Down low. Pass to Lewis. Oh, from deep. Back to Jokic. Count the basket. Jokic has got 8 points.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And for Los Angeles, they're shooting 53%, setting the tone right from the opening tip. Inside. And slam dunk by James.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Gordon with a screen on Hill.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Jokic. Here's Tyson. Launches it. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists in the game.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. Buries it from 3.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Gordon outside. Pass to Jokic. The jump hook and the whistle on the shot.
Wow.
Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
With his skill set, Jokic draws a lot of fouls. Defenders have to watch out for the pass or the shot. It's a constant guessing game.
D'Angelo Russell, he's checked in for James. Holmes, he's checked in for Denver. Jamal Murray comes in for Michael Porter. 1:19 left to play in the first. Outside Vanderbilt. Back to Russell. Clock at 6. Shoots. Hill can't connect. The Nuggets lead by 14. Outside Murray. From deep, Jokic. Rebound by the Lakers. This game coming after a loss versus the Raptors.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were like, you name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
I got to turn over for that. I'm sorry, baby. Right now, I'm not doing real well.
Denver has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Murray finds Jokic. Here's Lewis, guarded by Russell, picked by Holmes.
Wide open like that.
And again, it's Denver missing.
Shot up.
Now here's Hill. He's guarded closely. It's been all about Nikola Jokic for the Nuggets. He gave his all to help his team in that quarter. Back after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a very convincing performance so far from the Nuggets.
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
In rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the output.
They've got D'Angelo Russell, and it's Davis in at the center position. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose to dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Left, y'all shit on everybody under him. Yeah, we don't care about none of that shit. Oh, fight through it, man.
Question, that was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Murray deciding where to go with it. Pass to Tyson. 4-3. It's hauled in by Hill. Lakers trail by 12. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Takes it inside, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
The big-time throwdown.
Hold up, man. Two Jamals. This world ain't big enough for the both of us. Huh? The Iverson. Get off him. Oh. Same shit. Oh.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Reddish is checked in for Saric. Los Angeles shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. And the league has cut down on back-to-backs, but some pushback for a surprising reason. Richard, teams need multiple days off in order to practice.
Yeah, that's right. With only 1 day off between games, teams don't usually practice on those off days. It's not as simple as it looks.
Oh, just to go. Oh.
Here's Christie. No points so far. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the trick. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 19-7 run. Here's Hill. Outside Reeves. Pass to Hood-Schifino. Vanderbilt with a screen. Another shot. And he sinks the layup. Hood-Schifino's got 6.
They're punishing those late defensive
We done
rotations.
made our comeback, man.
Getting
Come
good
on.
looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Tyson
Got it off again. Inside.
to the inside. Here's Brown. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Outside, Hill. Reeves with a screen on Porter. Hill, the pass to Reeves. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Here's Jokic. Good work defensively by Richards. The Lakers in the lead. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, the Prophet in their last game against the Raptors got the job done. He came away with 34 points, and he made a lot of shrewd decisions with the ball, which led to a hefty assist total for him. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Here's Tyson. 3-pointer off the mark.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Brown, covered by Richards. Pass to Jokic. And here's Porter. The 3. And Reeves pulls it down. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective. Taking it right to the defense.
The all-around game of Reeves continuing to build. We just love that pass.
That's his first personal foul. 4th team foul.
A different look for Denver. Aaron Gordon comes in for Tyson. And Murray subbed in for Lewis. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And not only that, they're off to a pretty hot start shooting from outside. They seem locked in tonight.
And here's Gordon from the arc. And Hood-Schifino pulls it down. Los Angeles leading by 6. Outside, Hill. Pass to Hood-Schifino. Richards with a screen. Back to Hill. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Jokic in the post. Richards is there. Inside. Jokic drops it in.
And Jokic has a number of moves to choose from, especially deep inside.
Outside, Hill. 16 seconds left in the second quarter. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss.
That's the shot.
Jokic has got 4 rebounds now. Fires away from way outside. Can't hit that one. And so it's Los Angeles, leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Took them a while to find the rhythm, but they're rolling now and could win this going away. We'll be right back with you shortly.
I thought my leader, bro.
Greetings. First off, some updates for you as we take a look at our all-star voting totals.
Man, we've talked about it so much, hard to believe we're almost an all-star weekend.
I'm interested to see which new faces make it this year. Turning back now to our game, lots of positives in that first half for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Love that they're...
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. On the court for the Nuggets, Porter Jr. and Gordon make up the forwards. Pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. And it's Jokic in at the 5 spot. And here's Porter outside, on target from range. Porter's got 10.
A lights-out three-point shooter. All Porter Jr. needs is a little wiggle room, and he's pulling up.
Hill against Porter. Now here's Hill. Defense right on him. Great D that time from Porter. Nuggets trail by 3. From 17. Outside Murray for the tie. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Hughes has got 4 rebounds now.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Pass to James. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Murray. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Now here's Porter. Gordon with a screen on Hill. Here's Porter. Porter, it's good on the putback.
You gotta love how he stuck with the play. Nice work.
Los Angeles has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Hill the pass to Hughes. Back to Hill. Launches a 3. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And so Jokic will bring it up for the Nuggets. And following this one, they'll take on the Hawks in Atlanta. And that game will mark the end of a 4-game trip.
Gotta give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Porter gets the bucket.
His 3rd triple of the game. A little more success from out there in the second half.
James deciding where to go with it. James, a screen on Murray. Here's Hill. He drives in.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. Jokic finds Porter. For the lead. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Hughes has got his 5th rebound in this one. Hill the pass to James.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Los Angeles shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game.
At the line for Los Angeles, James.
And he knocks down the first one.
So you go Satterface? That's crazy. Satterface is crazy. Yeah.
Both free throws good from James. Nuggets trail by 4. Outside Murray. Pass to Porter. Over Hill. Another miss by Porter. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 5 in this 3rd quarter. Pulls up on the wing.
Why the midi though? Why the midi though?
Rolls around and rims out.
He's got a nice feel for that crossover, but you still have to finish.
Outside Murray. Up top Gordon. Pass to Jokic. Here's Porter. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Whoa, I mean, what a play by Porter Jr. Sticking with the shot, putting the D in a bad situation, and getting it to go.
Go straight on that.
Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Here's Connect. They set a pick. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
And Porter Jr.'s teammates and coaches love when he hustles. When he does, he makes an impact on D.
Pass to Jokic. And a moment to check out who the Los Angeles Lakers have coming up. On Saturday, they'll be facing Bradley Beal and the Phoenix Suns. Then on Monday, they'll be taking on Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And that game against Houston, they'll need to be pretty much perfect for that one. Anything less than that means they're in for a tough evening.
I know he's kicking himself for not snatching the lead. But look, he tied things up.
James, a screen on Porter. Hill. Got it. Good job in the low post. Hill's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Pass to Porter. It's good.
Yo, with the hand like up. Man.
And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 5th assist in this one. Well, Grant, when you think of Jamal Murray and all he's been through, health is of utmost importance for him.
Oh, extremely important, B.A. Because when Murray is healthy, he's a lethal player and a huge part of this team's success.
Great work by Davis in the screen roll. Good at making himself a big target in these situations.
Pass to Gordon. Now Porter. And another basket for Denver.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Here's Hughes. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Aaron Gordon. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Denver.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And following that, the number of second chance buckets they've tallied has been superb, showing no mercy in hitting the offensive glass.
Christie's checked in for the Lakers. D'Angelo Russell comes in for James. And it's Jokic missing. The Lakers have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. And there's the foul. It's on Michael Porter. That's foul number 2 for him.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
So it's Los Angeles now. It's a 1-point game.
And with a 6-foot wingspan and good quickness, Porter can be an effective defender. Good effort from him there.
Murray passes to Brown. Screen by Gordon. 4 on the clock. The Nuggets need to get one up. Murray, no good. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is. Continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Davis. And again, it's Denver missing.
And the defense was all over him once he got in close. Didn't want him to get too comfortable.
Davis with a screen on Murray. Back to Davis. AD doing what he does.
Ooh, when the brow gets up, you better get out the way. There's not many people with that length and that athleticism.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Nuggets. Pass to Porter. Back to Murray. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Skilled finish by Murray. He can score inside and outside, really anywhere on the court.
Russell against Murray. Davis with a screen on Murray. Russell from outside. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Here's Brown. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Murray passes to Jokic. Back to Murray. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Over to the wing. Pass to Christie. Here's Hill. He's guarded by Porter. Porter against Hill. Pulls it in from the elbow. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. For Denver, they've gotten 7 of 16 shots to go so far in the third quarter. Here's Christie. He's got 5. Hill can't connect. Now Porter. Here's Gordon. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
Fouling Gordon won't necessarily.
Come on, man.
Nuggets trail by 3. They've got Connect. He's out there with James. And it's Hill in at the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. The shot by Tyson, no good. Los Angeles has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Hill, the pass to James. Tries it from the top of the key. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. And the Lakers lead by 5. And the Nuggets shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Lewis passes to Holmes. Now here's Porter.
Oh, my God. He hit that.
And it's Porter. That time on the assist by Holmes. Porter's got 26 points.
When this guy starts hitting threes, watch out. He's just pouring it on this half.
Stolen by Holmes. Here's Brown. Can't tie it up. That one misses. And for the Lakers, they're shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. James, left side. Puts it up from 17. Davis misses. For Denver, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. We've gone about 1.5 minutes into this fourth quarter. Pass to Holmes. Here's Tyson. Shot clock at 6. They get it back. Here's Brown. To take the lead. Drops in the 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And here's Davis, defended by Holmes. Here's Connect. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Coming down the stretch. It's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
Here's Lewis. Pass to Brown. Now here's Porter. Rebound by the Lakers. Hughes has got his 7th rebound here tonight. James outside. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Here's Lewis. Checked by James. With the drive. Who poked away. And here's Connect outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. And now a 6-point Los Angeles lead. And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
To the middle. Pass to Lewis. Back to Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
And he's finding the bottom of the net consistently. Porter Jr. is scoring with ease.
Hill the pass to James. They set the pick. Driving in. Back to Hill. Porter with the steal. Ball's going up the court. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. And he drops it first. Aaron Gordon's checked in for Denver. And so he makes both from the line. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Hill with it. Now Porter defending. Davis. And it's Tyson with a rebound. Tyson's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And one more foul and he's out of here. Got to be careful from here on out.
And Denver making a change here. Holmes is checked in.
Fuck on.
Here's Lewis.
Number 14.
Pass to Holmes. Porter with it. Checked by Hill. Back to Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Left side Hill. And there's James on the assist by Hill. Hill's got 8 assists in the game.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Holmes, a screen on James. Here's Lewis. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. First free throw is good. A different look for Denver. Jokic is checked in for Holmes. Tyson comes in for Michael Porter. And Murray subbed in for Brown.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Davis a screen. Another steal. And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break. Here's Gordon. They kick it out to Murray. Pass to Tyson. Fires the three. Yes. And it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 8 assists here tonight.
With all the attention that Murray gets, smart by Jamal to dish it on that play.
To the paint. Here's Connect. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
Man, good whistle there. And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That free throw no good. And the second free throw is good.
At the least, he did extend it to a 2-possession game. That's important.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Here's Hill. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Connect. Back to Hill. And out of bounds. Denver will have it. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Tyson.
Oh, man.
And here's Denver.
They're on a
14-3 run. Here's Porter. Shoots over Hill. Rebound by the Lakers. Hughes has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Hill against Murray. And he bangs it home with one.
A little stuck. Got him away from me, though. AD, perfect. Get him out the way, yep. Get him out the way. That was perfect. Yeah. Try it, man.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
That's a big man down there. I mean, when Jokic gets ideal positioning inside, he uses his size to draw contact.
Brown's checked in for Denver. Here's Hill. To the inside. Hughes. Out to James. Davis, a screen. Stolen by Jokic. James against Murray. Pass to Brown. And there's the screen. Porter from outside. It's hauled in by Hughes. Hughes has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Outside Porter. Here's Brown. Now Murray. Check by James. Here's Jokic. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, initially underestimated, Jokic has grown into a truly exceptional talent. We talk about modern bigs, but he's probably more like the big man of the future.
The free throw drops for Jokic. And Jokic drops them both. Lakers trail by 5. James outside. To the middle. Outside for Davis. Back to Hill. James outside. Just 5 on the clock. Puts it up from 15. And no good, trying to use the glass. Denver leading by 5. Pass to Brown. On the wing, Murray. Jokic the screen. Murray passes to Jokic. Outside Murray. Out left to the wing. And it's Jokic missing. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 7 of their first 10 shots to go during this 4th quarter. And they pick up 2.
This is where you want AD to get his shots. That's almost automatic.
Gordon outside. Over to the left wing. Outside Porter. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Porter's got 34.
And Porter Jr. is made for big moments. He doesn't feel any pressure taking big-time shots.
Here's Connect. Inside. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
This is where Davis excels. The stakes motivate him to play with reckless abandon. Oh, my gracious.
Out to the right wing. Here's Brown. Checked by James. And it's blocked by Davis.
That's what happens when you challenge Davis. He can be so disruptive as a defender.
What a fucking Euro, man. What a fucking Euro. Get shit off the block. The pass. Lead pass. Football pass. A dribble. Strong arm to the Euro. Give me just the angle I needed.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Okay.
It's tipped. And it's the Lakers on the break.
What?
Here's Connect.
Oh, you got to.
And he stays with it.
Oh,
Here's
you
Hughes.
You ain't got to.
Outside, Hill. Up top, Davis. 6 on the shot clock. Over Jokic. Davis can't hit. Denver has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Here's Jokic. It's hauled in by Hughes. Big possession. They have a chance to take the lead.
It'll be interesting to see what they run.
Hill against Porter. Hill the pass to Davis. Here's Connect. Here's Hughes. They set the pick to take the lead.
Whack.
Jokic grabs the board. Pass to Porter. Gordon outside. Now here's Murray. Takes a three. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Hill finds James. It falls!
Talk about stepping up in a big
Go
way.
on, man.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Obviously, not a lot of time to work with.
Yeah, they gotta
what do
make
you
a
guys
shot.
think we're going to see?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like
Yeah,
this.
they got a shot
If
clock.
they've
Okay,
got a
just waste it.
surefire quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Jokic, and he sinks it.
Morphing from second-round pick to superstar. Jokic comes up big for this team night after night.
And so it's the Lakers with it. Outside, Hill. Pass to Hughes. No good. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
First free throw is good. And that'll put him up 2.
Yeah, son.
And so he drops them both.
Yeah.
And it's a three-point game.
And those were some big-time shots. Those free throws helping make this a three-point game.
And we've got a timeout call by J.J. Redick. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point.
Come on, man. You got shit. Good game, y'all. These niggas ain't shit. I'll get with y'all niggas, man. These niggas fucking suck. Fucking garbage. Y'all